Hello everyone, thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel. Now I've been playing the Cyberpunk 2.0 update for quite some time now. I have over 50 plus hours put into the new update / Phantom Liberty, and I will be having my review of Phantom Liberty going up on the 20th, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on that. But in this video, I just wanted to talk about the free 2.0 update that's coming out for everybody. So this includes the redesigned skill trees and perks, the revamped cyberware and new capacity system, the vehicle combat and car chases, the combat AI improvements, the new police system, the UI and UX improvements, loot item and crafting changes, and then the new radio stations. Now this is just going to be unscripted and I'm just going to give my overall thoughts and opinions of the 2.0 update. This has nothing to do with Phantom Liberty. I'm not even going to show my own gameplay. I'm just going to show gameplay that's already been released to the public. But before the 2.0 update, I hadn't played Cyberpunk for a couple years. Like when the game first came out, I covered it on the channel. I got a lot of views and a lot of new subscribers, and it was a big hit for my channel. But after the first month or two of playing the game, it kind of fizzled out and I didn't really play it much the past couple years. There's just been so many other games for me to play. Now, I did go back and I checked out like when they added the apartments and stuff, and I played around a little bit with mods on PC for about a month. But for the most part, I hadn't played Cyberpunk in probably about 2 years. And when I originally made my review and I did the bulk of my gameplay, I was playing an early version on the Xbox One, so it had a ton of problems and glitches, and it was not very finished. And now I've upgraded to PC, I'm playing on my 3090, and it's basically a whole new experience. Now, I was able to do the cross-save thing, and I was able to take my Xbox One character and bring it over to PC, so that was a big help. I already had all the main story missions complete and most of the side gigs, and I was level 50 on that character, so when I loaded up Update 2.0, I could experience everything that the game had to offer just right off the bat. And then after I played around with my old character, I did load up a new character, and I started over from the very beginning, and that is what I recommend you guys do, especially since Update 2.0 comes out before Phantom Liberty. I would just go ahead and update your guys' game and just start a completely new character. Trust me, that's the best way to play it, especially if you haven't played in a long time, because when they talk about these characters and stuff and they reference things that happened in the main game, I'm sitting here scratching my head like I don't remember who this character was because it's been so long since I played. There's a lot of details and side bits of information that I just kind of forgot about because it's just been so long. But with Update 2.0, everything feels good. Like the redesigned skill tree, I really enjoy the redesigned skill tree. There are just some crazy builds that you can do and you can pull off. And the fact that they let you redo your perks at any point, you can refund them and then spin them however you want. I was able to make 4 or 5 different builds that were all useful for my character. On my original playthrough, I didn't really use any of the swords or the mantis blades or any of that stuff too much. And then this go around, I did try to use some of the more melee skills and stuff with this new perk tree, and it is a lot of fun. The melee system and just the new perks, it feels so good. And you could play this game like 2 or 3 times and have just a completely different play style every time you play the game. So I really like the new skill trees and the new perk system and stuff. They really did a good job, and it's a lot less clustered than it previously was. It looks a lot better. Like the UI changes and stuff, you can definitely tell that they took their time and they listened to a lot of the criticisms and feedback from the community, because the new perk system just overall just looks really clean. Then for the vehicle combat and the car chases, I gotta say I was pretty impressed with the vehicle combat. Now, I had high expectations because of, like Grand Theft Auto, for example. I really love how the combat works in Grand Theft Auto, but I gotta say, it's really fun. I tried to test out the new police system. I tried to push it to its max, and I'm glad to see that there's different wanted levels. So at level 1, you're only going to have like a couple police officers chasing you, and then as you keep running and you keep killing more cops, at the max level, they send in like everybody. They send in dudes with like body armor. They send like cyber psycho guys at you that have mantis blades and stuff. Max star wanted level, you're probably going to die. That's one thing I didn't like about Grand Theft Auto 5, is that when you hit max level on the wanted system, they didn't send tanks or anything big and scary. They just kind of kept sending SWAT teams at you. Well, in Cyberpunk, when you hit the max level, like, they send everything, and it's scary and it's really fun though. Like I was on a half an hour police chase just to do it, and it's just a ton of fun. So they really nailed the police system. So I think you guys are going to enjoy that. Then for the loot items and crafting changes and stuff, I did notice that there's like a complete crafting overhaul now. You can't even really access your crafting materials in your inventory anymore because everyone was doing duplication glitches and they were like duping their crafting materials and stuff. So they completely took out the crafting materials from your inventory, and now it works as like a currency instead. So you can no longer duplicate things. I tried all the duplication glitches, that way I could have a crap ton of money to just buy all the new weapons and vehicles and stuff, but you know, unfortunately they did patch that out. Now I did load up my old modded character from the PC, and they were max level and they had like all the perks and stuff. Well, when I carried them over to the 2.0 update, they got to keep all of their perk points and they got refunded. So my glitched slash modded character has like 400 skill points and I can get every perk in the game if I wanted to. So if you guys want to go into Phantom Liberty or Update 2.0 having just an absolute crap ton of money and you can buy like everything that you want, all the vehicles and weapons and all that stuff, I would recommend you go out and do like a duplication glitch and get as much money and as many perks and level ups as you can before you jump into the DLC or Update 2.0. Then for the new radio stations, I haven't really listened to them too much. I did listen to the Growl FM, and it has a huge variety of songs. Like, there's no two songs that kind of sound similar. It's just a big variety station. I think it's got a bunch of fan-made music, but I haven't really gotten to listen to the two other radio stations yet, mainly because I've just been listening to like the old radio stations that were already in the game, so I haven't really taken the time to listen to those soundtracks yet. But the Growl FM, I do like the new Growl FM radio station. But overall, just the Update 2.0 alone, not talking about the DLC, I would say Update 2.0 is enough to significantly change the game if you're a new player and you're picking this up for the first time, or if you're a returning player and you want to make a new character. These changes are enough to make the game feel different from what it was, you know, back at release. Especially with all the updates they've had since then, like with the apartments and the bug fixes and stuff. Like, this is a completely different game from what it was at launch. So overall, I enjoyed Update 2.0. It was a pretty good update, and I didn't dislike any of the changes that were made. So that is going to do it for my review of the 2.0 update. My review of Phantom Liberty is going to go up on the 20th, so make sure you don't miss out on that. And then I have a ton of Cyberpunk 2077 videos planned going forward. I'm going to show you guys just, you know, how to get the best weapons and the best vehicles and build guides and all that kind of stuff. So if you don't want to miss out on any of that, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications, and I will talk to you all in the next video.